The centenary was always more than just a date on a calendar. It was a celebration of community, of everything we've been through together. And of course, a lot of tea and cake. But we didn't want to just document the day from the outside looking in. We wanted to see it through the eyes of the people who were actually there. The ask was simple. Scan the code and send us your favourite photos, and then we waited, not really knowing what we'd get back. At first it was just a trickle. 5 pictures popped up on our screens. But within minutes they just started pouring in. Soon enough 5 turned into 100, then 200, then 500. And it wasn't just local either. Suddenly we were getting snapshots from tea parties happening thousands of miles away. What started right on our doorstep ended up connecting people all over the world. By the end of the day, we had over 800 photos sent in from kitchens and living rooms right here in the city, and from people celebrating across the globe. A plain old slideshow just wouldn't do it justice. We wanted you to feel the real energy of what everyone built together. This is our tribute to you, the Centenary Tea Party, exactly as you lived it.
It's a world record attempt. 2, the city is 100 years old and worth celebrating. And 3, it's a really unique experience that a lot of people wouldn't think somewhere like Stoke would even have. It's a once in a lifetime thing for me, so of course I'm going to be there. There being a buzz and an energy about it. There were schools, there were groups, there were so many volunteers present, and just such a lovely vibe about it.
We didn't really know what to expect, so we were dropped off at Victoria Hall. I went in the back and there were lots and lots of people there, a lot more than I expected, and everybody embraced it, and it was lovely. We got to meet some amazing people, again, old and young. And it was brilliant, and we had so many giggles and so many laughs. It was just a very, very happy occasion.
Isn't it just nice that a load of people are sat next to each other having great conversation and just at least sharing in this together?
I think it pulled a lot of people together, and not just obviously the whole city got involved.
Beautiful, sentimental, very happy, very a lot of memories being shared, a lot of friendships being created. It was just a lovely, special day.
It's great to share memories, history of Stoke, some great stories that they shared, and it does make you think and realise the history of Stoke-on-Trent and what it brings to the kind of the community, I suppose.
I think sitting and being able to engage with conversations through the times, so speaking to a 97-year-old lady about things that have happened in her history and the events that she remembers in Stoke-on-Trent. I mean, a lot of people have been here their entire lives, and there's some wonderful stories to be heard.
Most of us are very proud of our heritage. A lot of our group have got family history in the traditional industries, in the potteries, the steel industry, the coal industry, the pottery industry, and everyone takes immense pride in that. we've got the heritage of close-knit families and extended families and that sort of thing. But having the core of the ceramics industry to provide the hardware, it just gives it that extra layer of meaning. Everybody's got cupboardfuls of local pottery. People have got lots full of local pottery, sheds full of local pottery. And even if you've never actually worked in the industry, I think it's really important to people.
It was lovely to see all that history in the pottery, in the china that was on the table. The amount of people that picked the plates up, turned it over to see where it was made, including myself. It started people talking about the industry as it was. I remember doing that, or I used to work at Dalton's, or I used to be a lithographer.
Because I'm dead passionate about where I live, where I grew up, and a lot of people give Stoke such a bad rep, and actually we love it. It's worth doing exciting things here.
Stoke gets a lot of criticism and a lot of bad press, and we're not a bad lot of people. We're not a bad city. Stoke people are so warm, so kind.
And how positive all the stories that we heard. You know, there's always negativity around places where people live. You know, there's always horror stories, but there's a real pride to Stoke-on-Trent people. Connections, absolutely connections. The connections that have gone on as well from that. Friendships have been made. People from the community come in that we never knew were out there. And it's continued. So we are planning, it won't be anywhere near as extensive, but we're planning another one here just to try and, you know, open it up to the community a little bit more in the local community. And I think that's what we've taken away, our connection with our local community. It's thrived since then.
Off the back of that, then we've formed some of the groups as well. We have a group that meets on a weekly basis. We call it Stoke Social. So there's about 60 to 100 people that turn up every week. We've had quite a few people come back from that day that have come back, not every week, but just now and again, just to jump in our kind of Stoke Social. So all in all, yeah, huge success.
The togetherness, I think, the fun. Yeah, the togetherness and the fun and the smiles. It was just a very, very happy few hours. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed it.
I will remember most the smiles and the joy and the laughter and just the noise of so many conversations happening at once.
Not something that's going to happen again, ever. And such a momentous event isn't going to happen in any of our lifetimes. So yes, it was really quite emotional to be involved in it, really.
That centenary year, getting to be involved in it was such a privilege, and I'll never be able to do that again. But what an incredible thing to have, and to have record of for people to see in the future. People don't think that we love where we live and that we care about where we live, because all they see is what's in the news and what's on social media. Actually, when people come here and see events like we had that year, then they start to get an idea of just how great Stoke really is.